Hey guys, it's Voltar, and this is our... We are still low on the potatoes. I blame Abernathy Farms. Those packers never learned how to grow potatoes. I'm just going to see we have a very substantial vegetable starch industry. I've also gotten pretty good at making jet. This is actually Voltar and Vellata from the future here, if you haven't already guessed. Oops. Just trying to remember that it's tab, not escape, to get out. I'm just finishing up some cooking and some drug making here after our last trip. I still had a little bit of stuff on me too from before that. See if I can remember which stuff is, which is keep and which is sell. I think I actually didn't have that much selling stuff because I got out of the habit of. I think that's. Oh, let's actually sell that. At any rate. This episode, we are going to pick up where we left off last episode, building that stuff with Sturges to break into the Institute. We're going to run into a situation where I realize just how attached to my character I have gotten by this point in time. A lot more than I realized at the time, because I actually knew that part of the plot was going to be coming up. Yet, seeing it happen to Vellata was really kind of upsetting to me. You know, Courtney Taylor, great voice actor. I really like her more and more the more I play this game. If you haven't played a female character in this game, you should. I think also something to do with probably... Oh, you know, I love you, dear, but please shut the hell up. This is the slog, by the way. I don't think I might even found this place at this point in the story. But yeah, it really spoke to me when I got here. I think it was the dudes here. They were all just like, we're just trying to make a good living. We'd like to build a good industry, but we want to do it honestly. You know, I was like, oh, that speaks to me. I will make this my home. And Hancock found his home among the ghouls as the guardian there. Really got a little bit of Minutemen patriotism going here. When I was pretty much start putting those flags up everywhere at some point. At any rate, I started cooking now, and I started recording now because that's what I end up doing. I kind of understand that idea of being emotionally distraught and then just going and cooking because it's simple. You gain experience. You don't have to think, but it keeps you busy and keeps your mind off what you're doing. It's exactly actually what I did after going into the Institute and finding what we're going to find in this episode. Of course, the game's guilt mechanic.
I'm scared.
Spoiler alert.
Seems okay when you're here.
Well, that's really sweet of you. Thank you for making me feel guilty about leaving. And Mommy's not a drug dealer. She's a pharmaceutical manufacturer and redistributor. It's completely different. Oh, speaking of which, did I put all the jet away that I had to sell? Yeah, I think I'm good to go. So let's get carried away with that excitement of going to town on going to town. So, and I guess part of that whole finding the provisioner issue is I gotta remember where that provisioner came from. See, now this dude here, I actually have already picked him up and thrown him in the river. I tried to throw the dog out too, but you can't apparently move a dog. And apparently the next time I loaded here, there's that tire iron that's been there since the beginning of the game. This item is too heavy to carry. It's not any less heavy than the dude. But the dude's going to be back there later. I guess it's because it wasn't an actual kill. It was kind of... It's kind of like the respawning of the junk in town here.
Hi, how are you?
Doing great. How are you? You're doing a great job. Let's see. Sturges. Where do I want to build that thing anyway? Should I just build it here? I mean, in a sense, I kind of feel like it's mostly done. And there's weird crap like this. This needs to get fixed, I guess, but... I don't really have a whole lot left to do here that I want to do. In fact, if anything, I want to start breaking some of this stuff down, or at least going somewhere else. If I were Sturges, there's Marcy.
Take care of yourself, dear.
You too, Mom. Let's see. Oh. If only there was a way. See, like, this is a Mark 1. If only there was a way to find him.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
That's an interesting way to wake someone up, Vellata. You don't want to just, like, give him a chance to wake up first before you, like, make him think he's still in a dream. Yeah, he is wearing the same thing as Tinker
Sure
Tom.
thing. Let's see what you've got.
It's very similar.
Do you think you can build this?
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit.
Indeed.
You sure it's for real?
No, I saw it on Star Trek.
It's real.
Don't
I
question
got it from
me.
an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturges.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections.
Oh,
Here's
you're
a list
gonna.
of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing.
Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
So, that could be here. How are we doing on building space here? Oh, wow, I forgot that I did that. Yeah, I broke down all those weapons, like, in the middle of the road, one of which being hands grabby, my frickin' Deathclaw gauntlet, which I'm still bitter about. But that really sunk the size of town a great deal. So, in theory, boom, huh? Right here? This seems like a good place for it. See, special, I have to build. There we are. Boom. That was tough, Sturges. What's next? I need about 45 seconds to look over these, and I'll figure out how to build the rest of it. Oh, sorry.
Hey, Sturges.
See, now that's how you wake someone up, Vellata. You're not, like, jumping in mid-conversation to somebody who's still sleeping.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yep.
Yeah, ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need.
As long
I'll
as
meet
none
you
of
over
them
at
are
the building
wood.
site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Alright.
Thanks, Sturges. I'll get right on this.
Good deal.
One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other.
I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Alright. There we go, and... Alright. And we have magic. Magic has happened. Although that's, honestly, that's gonna bother me. I think. Oh, nope. Not that kind of space bar. Here, let's... Oh. Everything's still connected, right? Okay, I'm gonna... Well, hello. How are you doing, armor bender? Or settler, as you like to be called. Let's Let's see, what do we have extra of? Alright, let's maybe do... Will that work? We should get Murphy the Madwoman on this. Doesn't look straight-ish. This looks pretty crooked. Oh, can I kill you right now? Please let me kill you right now. How about you GTFO? What, do you have something?
Help. They've kidnapped my friend.
Oh, for crying out loud. This again?
Who kidnapped him?
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill him. But I don't have that kind of money.
And I don't have this kind of time. I'm not gonna pay the ransom though.
Do you know where they took him?
I'm pretty sure. I'll mark it on your map.
Don't worry. I'll get him back.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Just bring him back safe, okay?
Medford Memorial Hospital. Now just get the hell out of my way. Oh my god. Interesting that Strong likes that. It's kind of counterintuitive. You'd think you would be like, person is weak for getting kidnapped. But no, he's like, alright, we're helping the people. That's cool. Maybe it just means he just likes the fact that we're gonna go fight something. Alright, brother, I do not need you joining in on this goofiness too. Alright, Strong. We have to go rescue another stupid villager. Let's see, where are we going? Medford Memorial Hospital. Which one is that? The one way east? I think that's... although super mutants don't generally go for ransom. I think there was super mutants in there last time I cleared that building. I now have to go clear it again. I guess we never run out of stuff to do to level. Oh, you know what? It occurred to me? Oh, no. Yeah. I don't know if that's the way to see it. How do you see what debuffs and crap you have? Yeah. Yep. I forgot about... maybe that's what that is. It would be nice if it had a tooltip or something. But I forgot that I'm going through withdrawals. Another syringer, huh? See, that's something I think going to be a big part of playing in a harder difficulty is really using all the tools available. Like, usually when I play these games, I don't really, if I'm just playing it, you know, wearing the most armor as possible and doing this, that, and the other thing. Huh. Then I would,
Excuse me.
You're gonna help me now, right?
Well, yeah.
Don't worry. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh my god, thank you. Let's go.
You know, it's what's wrong with life. I just do not have enough opportunities to say, I'm here to rescue you. You never get those opportunities in life. Oh, there you are.
My back hurts, my feet hurt. Everything hurts.
Oh, don't tell me. I took it out of my inventory, didn't I? Oh, God, I want to punch you right now. Alright, well, Red Rocket. Okay, that's Nick. He needs to mingle more. Like, everybody kind of hangs out, like, Piper and Kate were, like, hanging out in the back of the thing together for a while, which I guess I might be starting to get some jealous vibes
I cleared out
or
the
something,
ghouls
but...
that were giving that settlement trouble.
But, you know, mingle, like, who is Hancock and Cater hanging out now. Preston's getting Not asleep.
Glad to hear it, General. It's hard enough out here without people having to worry about ghouls in their backyard. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help.
Oh, I
In the meantime,
so much like.
make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it.
I like that you're
can
not
only
giving
help
me
our
more
cause.
right now. Okay, GHOUL problem at GREENTOP Nursery.
The Minutemen are on a roll. I helped that settlement you sent me to, and cleared the way for a new settlement in the process.
That's fantastic news. We're gonna take back the whole Commonwealth from the bad guys. in
Dude, I'm
history.
like bam bam.
Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Something else has come up. I've got something a bit different for you. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the
Lighthouse.
Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Oh, that's Sons of Adam. You know,
Greetings, buddy.
who the dog? Who the dog? You know, I can't get enough of you, Preston, but that's nothing really that different about that. All right, let's hoof it up the road. Like, at what point can you actually, like... Oh, that looks really cool from out here.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
You know, I haven't played all the way through the game yet. I don't know. Hey, Carla.
Huh?
I said, hey, Carla. Maybe that's the twist. There's a twist. You were a synth all along. Do-do-do-do-do.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Shouldn't we test it first?
I wish we could, but we've only got the one frequency code. There's no way to test it without actually jacking into the Institute signal. And as soon as we do that, we've used our one and only chance. As soon as the Institute figures out what we did, and I gotta believe those brainiacs won't be caught napping twice, that code we've got is useless.
Let's
Let's do
thing.
this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto.
His confidence just dropped as soon as I said yes.
And we see what happens.
Like as if he was expecting me to say, no, I'd never want to do
Just
this.
get on the platform. I'll do the rest.
Strong, go entertain yourself.
Okay. Hold real still. I don't
Okay.
want any corruption of the molecular beam.
Oh, I'm moving around.
By the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay.
Dude.
Scanning for the Institute signal.
He just
Tracking
teleported.
RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Strong come too. Well, that's remarkably easy to get in here. Load holotape. Didn't he say to load a holotape? Give holotape to Sturges. Alright. And now I think everybody here's gonna be
I wondered if you might make it here.
not
You're quite
aggro.
resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
Yeah, you guys
I
do
know
really
what
well
you
for
need.
yourselves.
I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
Yeah.
Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us.
What I've seen, what I've experienced,
I'd like
what
to
I
show
know,
you
you're
that you
evil
may
pieces
have
of crap.
The impression. Welcome to the Institute.
Yeah, evil's so much cleaner on the inside.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future.
Mm-hmm.
It
Frankenstein.
has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground.
The people you
Someday,
kill.
perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too
Murdering
much at stake here to
people.
risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
So now...
I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Well, I'm here for a lot of reasons, and one misstep will screw that up. So I need to be very careful.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Those bastards. They killed your father.
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Damn it. Sean, open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
He's a
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be
I thought about
powerless
it.
to stop you.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Even though they clearly used my goofy husband face to make this dude.
Bullshit!
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant. but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted. But it's the only truth I can offer you.
You're my son? Then prove it. Now.
I've already told you how I came to be here. I don't know what further proof I can offer that would convince you. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
We have nothing to talk about.
I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to... Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
Thinking about shooting him in the face. Strong knew you would be here. Wow. Yeah, so the reveal with Sean and everything, I'd actually kind of knew that was coming. But still, that just did not prepare me to see that happen to Vellata. It's like, did not realize just like how like really cruel that was for them to put little play Sean as like a little test to see how he would respond emotionally. It's like completely failing to understand. I think that's a good summary for the Institute in general, isn't it? Sort of not thinking about consequences and collateral damage and yeah, you know, more power to Bethesda for making me care about my character.
What's up?
But that was kind of emotionally exhausting. I had to take
Here's
a break.
that holotape you gave me.
Holy
Full of
jeez.
Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
So this was just a fishing expedition?
There wasn't any way to know ahead of time what might be on their network. So I just had that program set to grab everything it found. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.